Hello and welcome back. My name is Madeline and I talk about random things every Tuesday. Today we're going to be talking about reading slumps, aka reading hangovers, aka the worst. Reading slumps are when all of a sudden you just don't find yourself interested in reading, even though you want to. But every time you pick up a book, you can't get more than a couple pages in, or you can't stop thinking about the last book you read. And in those times, it's hard because we want to read, but we just can't. It's kind of like writer's block, but with reading. I'm here to tell you that it's totally normal to get into reading slumps, and more than that, it's actually totally fine. Everyone gets into reading slumps, and honestly, you don't owe your books anything, and your free time is your time to spend however you want, and you shouldn't feel guilty about not reading if you don't want to. Watch a TV show, go for a walk in the park, talk to a friend. Honestly, it's totally fine. You don't owe these books anything, seriously. But because we do want to be reading, I'm going to share with you a couple tips that I use to get back into reading if I'm having a hard time. Number one, switch up the genre. Maybe you've been reading a lot of fantasy books lately, try reading light rom-com. Maybe you've been reading a lot of light rom-coms lately, try something fantastical, try something dark, try something creepy. By switching up the genre, you can kind of switch up the mood, and by switching up the reading level and the writing style, sometimes it's easier to read certain books. Especially if you're a mood reader like me. Another tip, let's say you're in a reading slump because you can't stop thinking about the last book that you read. I would just lean into that. Look at fan art from that book. Watch videos and cosplays from that book. Reread that book. And then next thing you know, you'll kind of like overcome your obsession with that book. Or at the very least, you'll be able to start a new book because you've thoroughly fleshed out that previous book. It's sort of like when you have a song stuck in your head. It's better to just sing the song all the way through, get it out of your head, than just repeating that one lyric over and over and over again all day. Another piece of advice I have, if you're in a book slump, is maybe switch mediums. Try reading a comic book or a graphic novel, or some poetry or short stories. Maybe try writing something. I think it'll help ease you back into reading. What do you do to get over a reading slump? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your strategy. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye! We all get... Oh, okay. And I'm gonna show you a light rope. Okay, that's stupid. I'm wearing my Frankenstein shirt. So cute.